I'm Matt. And I really don't care if you think I'm cocky or harsh. I'm just here to tell you what you do that sucks. Financially, I mean. So yeah, if you're broke, confused, and still Googling how to make money, like it's a Hogwarts spell, sit down. We need to talk. Let me start with the basics. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I didn't get some magical mentor who showed me how to turn a used tissue into $1 million NFT. I was you. Scrolling through YouTube at 2 a.m. thinking, there has to be a better way. And spoiler alert, there is. But it's not on page 1 of your TikTok FYP. I used to make $300 a week. Rent was $420. Math wasn't matting. But you know what I did instead of fixing it? I bought a fake Gucci belt to feel rich. I took pictures in restaurants I couldn't afford to eat in. And worst of all, I watched finance videos like it was some kind of achievement. Watched. Did nothing. Just watched. That's the first thing y'all get wrong. You confuse watching people talk about money with actually making money. Let me guess. You've seen 17 videos on passive income, right? Cool. You know what's really passive? Your effort. You say you want to make money, but you won't even sit still for 10 minutes without checking Instagram. You want 6 figures, but you scroll like it's your job. And here's the twist. Even the people you're watching got rich because you're watching. Not because they're your friends. Not because they care. Because your views pay them. That's the game. Let me tell you something no one else will. Making money isn't hard. What's hard is giving up your bad habits, your need for validation, and that little voice in your head that says, let's just rest a bit, we've had a long day. A long day doing what, exactly? Breathing? Here's another one. You want to make money, but you treat your wallet like it's a mystery box. Every time you check your bank app, it's like, oh no, what happened? You happened, my guy. You ordered food like you were a billionaire with amnesia. You say things like, I just want freedom. Cool. But your spending habits are holding you hostage. You're literally being mugged by your own decisions. Let me be clear. No, you don't need to start a business tomorrow. No, you don't need to invest in crypto. And no, you don't need to fake a laptop lifestyle from a hotel lobby. Here's what you do need. A skill. One. Just one. Become so useful that people feel uncomfortable not paying you. And I don't care what it is, graphic design, editing, voiceovers, marketing, Excel wizardry, writing emails that don't suck. I don't care. Pick something. Then get dangerously good at it. But hey, I know saying, get a skill, sounds like one of those vague motivational posters. So let me keep it real for a sec. Let me tell you a little story. 3 years ago I was broke. And not, I'm trying to save broke. I mean overdraft fees, eating cereal with a fork because I was out of spoons, dodging calls from my bank kind of broke. I had a job. But the kind of job where you do the work of 3 people and get paid like half of one. Every month was a panic attack. I get paid, feel rich for exactly 4 hours, and then poof, bills, debt, bad decisions. Gone. I remember one night, my card got declined for a $4 McChicken. I laughed it off in front of my friends. But when I got home, I sat on the floor of my apartment and just stared at the ceiling like, bro, is this it? That was my low point. So I did something that wasn't sexy. I started learning. I picked up graphic design on Canva. Then I learned how to write copy. Not poetry, not novels, ads that sell stuff. And it sucked at first. I was terrible. But I kept at it. I offered my services for cheap. I got ghosted. Rejected. Underpaid. But I kept showing up. Fast forward 12 months. I was making more in a month than I used to in 3. And more importantly, I wasn't surviving anymore. I had margin. Breathing room. Power. So when I say, get a skill, I don't mean go build an app or invent flying cars. Here's what I mean. Step 1. Look at what people already pay for. Copywriting, editing, thumbnails, social media, emails, design, proofreading, even organizing someone's Google Drive. Yes, that's a thing. Step 2. Pick one. Don't overthink it. Don't try to find the perfect one. Just choose something that seems doable and slightly interesting. Step 3. Head to YouTube and learn the basics. Watch, pause, try, repeat. And yes, you'll suck at first. That's how it works. Step 4. Create a few sample pieces. Fake client work. Build a mini portfolio, even if it's just a Google Doc. Step 5. Offer your service on Fiverr, Upwork, Facebook groups, Reddit, wherever people are already looking for help. Don't charge crazy rates. At the beginning, your goal is reputation, not revenue. Step 6. Do it again. Refine. Deliver like your life depends on it, because it kinda does. And little by little, those $20 gigs become $50. Then $200. You sent. Then $1,000 clients start showing up. It's not magic. It's momentum. You're not stuck because there's no opportunity. You're stuck because you're waiting for it to feel perfect. It won't. You just have to start anyway. Next. Stop treating money like it's only for bills. Money is a tool, not a sentence. Learn to keep some of it. And I know someone's gonna say, "But Matt, I barely make enough to survive." Yeah, I know. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't have an income problem. They have a discipline problem. I used to say, when I start making more, I'll save more. Then I made more. And guess what? I spent more. Because I still had the same broke mentality, just with more commas. If you can't manage $100, you won't magically become responsible with $10,000. You'll just make bigger mistakes faster. You keep trying to jump levels. You want to invest in stocks, but you still overdraft your account buying snacks. You want to buy real estate, but you've never tracked your expenses for even 1 month. Let's talk about that word, tracking. Sounds boring, huh? You know what else is boring? Being broke for years. Track your income. Track your expenses. Know what's coming in and what's crawling out. Because most of you are leaking money like a cracked pipe and wondering why your bank balance looks like a sad emoji. Now here's the thing no one wants to hear. Money is emotional. And you're emotionally irresponsible. You spend to feel better. You buy things to impress people who literally forget you exist after they scroll past your story. You call it self-care. But real self-care? Is having peace of mind when rent is due. You're chasing comfort at the cost of freedom. And trust me, that's a scam. Now, am I saying you should never enjoy life? No. I'm saying learn the damn game first. If you're in survival mode, act like it. If your money is funny, stop laughing and start learning. I'm not rich yet. But I'm not stuck anymore. Because I learned that money follows mastery, not manifesting. And that discipline will do more for you than vibes ever will. So no, this isn't your average how to make money video. This is your financial intervention. And if you felt attacked? Good. That means it hit. Now go do something useful. Learn a skill. Track your money. Fix your thinking. And stop expecting your bank balance to change while you keep doing the same dumb stuff. This is Matt. Signing off. You're welcome.